Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, it's Regit, and it is an updatey day because it's time for Battle Cat Update 5.6. Or at least that's what the menu says. So Battle Cats is immediately going to give me a happy Thanksgiving rare cat ticket, which is very kind, and hopefully we'll be able to go on to having a look at some interesting new things. So it's giving me 30 cat food each day of Thanksgiving. It's going to try and sell me some things now. Not interested, Battle Cats. I'm not giving you my money. And look, the helpful cat is giving us some information. Defeat the zombies at the Empire of Cats outbreak areas for cat food rewards. Now, doesn't that sound spooky? I don't know what that is. Let's press start and have a look at our general area. There's a Lizard Maniac, which we'll not be doing today. There's Salaryman Awakens, which I'm sure we'll be able to try at some point. And I believe soon there's going to be a sort of zombie level, which some of the tutorialists have done. But let's have a look at these outbreak areas in Empire of Cat, because it sounds pretty interesting to me. Empire of Cats is pretty easy for my account, so I'm going to swippity swap over to slot 2, which is my fast thing slot, and everything's cheaper, of course, here. So are there any outbreak areas? Well, I don't know what to look for, so I guess I'll just look. So, it's been a long time since the last cut, and that is because I could not find anything with an outbreak, and that was because this is a random occurrence that will randomly happen. So, I was chilling about, eating some dinner by myself as per usual because nobody loves me, and then suddenly this came across, Outbreak, which has a little triangle on it. I don't know if it's a button or not. I guess I'm going to press it and find out. But I guess this symbol appears when there is a level with a zombie outbreak in it. And I found this in Empire of Cats Chapter 1, I think this is. I don't know if it will be in the other Empire of Cats chapters, but it's definitely going to be in this one. So I'm going to press it, and no, it's not a button. So I guess we got to try and find our outbreak level, scroll through them. Now it should come up purple by the things that I've seen on the internet, and it should be somewhere. If we keep looking, oh, I see a little purple mist on the map. Do you? Korea, the very first level, has an outbreak. Well, let's have a go then. Let's go straight into it and give it a go. It's got a nice kind of purple round the name of it. I really like that. And the mist on the map, interesting. Halloweeny background here, which is exciting. Bit late for Halloween, but this is our first zombie enemy. A zombie doge, I imagine it is, with purpleness and a hanging out tongue. Let's see its attack animation. I'm sure we can survive a few hits on the base. And on that note, it doesn't do that much damage. And it sort of bites like any normal kind of doge. I imagine it's the same model, really. And it looks like they're going to be a bit harder to defeat than your normal doges. And by the look of it, and as I've seen on an Lychee video, these zombie enemies have the ability to burrow under the ground. A bit like a Mr. Mole from later in the Stories of Legends. And then they can't be hit while they're burrowing, I think, and then they can come back up and hit you. So that's an interesting trait for zombie enemies, and I believe tomorrow the stage which has been tutorialed will be coming out, or at least I don't have it myself, so I guess it will be tomorrow for me. But we have secured the area, giving us 10 cat food, so this is a very welcome opportunity to go back to certain levels in the Empire of Cats. Keep looking at it just now and then to see if there's an outbreak. The little triangle will show, I imagine. I don't know what it looks like on the further out menus, but I guess if you look at it, you'll see it if it's there. And this can be a pretty nifty way to make cat food, I should think, which will be useful if there is a guaranteed uber rare draw for anti-zombie cats. Because at the moment, I'm pretty low on the cat food. So that's the start of Update 5.6. More of this to come. It's a promising start, and I hope you enjoyed. It seems once you have protected the area from zombies, you get a little stamp which looks like this little golden Z, as we can see here, I assume standing for zombie, to show that we have defeated this from the zombies. So I guess eventually every single one of these levels will have this stamp on it. So I guess it's a new thing to do in the Empire of Cats for those of us who have completed all of it. And I guess if you haven't, but it's a new thing to do for a while since we have completed it. And eventually, I guess we'll have stamps on all these levels. And a lot more cat food.